Well, it's a difficult situation and one that nobody really wants to be in. It'll usually start with some level of panic because you are trying to understand what type of breach it is, how sophisticated the attack is, and how do you stop it in its tracks. Some very difficult decisions may need to be made around maybe taking your network offline, potentially taking your full storage fabrics offline. And in such a situation, you're going to impact almost all core business services in that event. You inevitably will stand up your major incident response teams, and if you have rigorously tested these procedures, then everybody should understand their core roles and responsibilities in that situation. You should understand how you're going to communicate as a team or across different teams. You have to be aware that normal business services may not be available to you. How do you talk to people if your core communications platforms are offline? These scenarios need to be war-gamed or need to be tabletopped, fire-drilled, whatever concept we want to call them. This needs to be rigorously tested to ensure that there's a confidence within the organization that this day has come and we know how to recover from it. From a cyber recovery specific position, we need to ensure that all of the recovery runbooks that we've designed and developed are fit for purpose. We do that by maintaining a rigorous testing cycle. We ensure that we're testing on a cadence that the business supports. Communication is key in this situation. You have to ensure that the different teams across the organization are communicating coherently and that all parties involved understand what specific roles they have and how to communicate with the different business units across the organization. There are a lot of unknowns when it comes to a cyber attack. We won't know how sophisticated the attack is. We won't have a clear view of the attack surface or of the blast radius of the attack itself. There is a lot of exercises that need to be executed within the organization to understand forensically what has happened, how it has happened, how do we stop it, and how do we make sure that this infrastructure is fit for purpose to execute a recovery onto. From a cyber recovery perspective, we can start recovering workloads, but we are waiting on our forensics teams to give us some information. We need to understand how far back do we need to go. We need to understand what workloads do you want to recover. They're pieces of information that will need to be provided to the cyber recovery operations team in order to execute against those recoveries. It is likely that in a cyber attack, there has been a significant amount of dwell time where the criminal organization has been inside your network for a period of time, learning how you operate, understanding what technologies you have in place so that they can better disable your services, limiting your ability to recover. So the key takeaway for organizations to successfully deal with a cyber breach is testing. You have to ensure that the processes and procedures that you've put in place, including cyber recovery, are always fit for purpose.